Alright, let's dive into something that's been buzzing in the tennis world lately. So, Ekaterina Alexandrova just pulled off another massive upset, taking down Aryna Sabalenka in Toronto. But here's the thing, this isn't just a random win. This is the 5th time Alexandrova has cracked the Sabalenka code in their last 10 meetings. Personally, I think this rivalry is one of the most underrated storylines in women's tennis right now. It's not just about the wins, it's about how Alexandrova seems to have this mental edge over Sabalenka, and that's what makes this really interesting. Now, let's break this down. The match itself was a roller coaster, 7-6, 4-6, 6-4 in over 2.5 hours. What many people don't realize is how much mental toughness this requires. Alexandrova said she was playing every point like it was her last, and I think that's the key here. Tennis at this level isn't just about power or technique, it's about staying in the moment, especially against someone as aggressive as Sabalenka. If you take a step back and think about it, this match was a masterclass in resilience. One thing that immediately stands out is how Alexandrova handled the pressure after losing the second set. She got broken at love to start the third, and honestly, most players would have crumbled there. But she didn't. She absorbed the blow, regrouped, and fought back. That final break in the last game? Pure determination. What this really suggests is that Alexandrova has this quiet confidence that's often overlooked. She's not just a big hitter, she's a problem solver on the court. Now, let's talk about the bigger picture. This is Alexandrova's 3rd win over a world number 1, and her 6th WTA 1000 quarterfinal. From my perspective, this isn't just a fluke, it's a pattern. She's consistently showing up in big moments, and yet she's not always in the spotlight. Why? I think it's because her game doesn't fit the typical mold. She's not a flashy player, but she's incredibly effective. What makes this really interesting is how she's carving out her own path in a sport that often rewards consistency over unpredictability. This raises a deeper question: are we underestimating Alexandrova? Personally, I think we are. She's not just a spoiler, she's a contender. Her ability to adapt and stay calm under pressure is something that's hard to teach. And yet, she's not getting the same hype as some of her peers. Maybe it's because she's not as vocal or doesn't have the same brand appeal, but if you ask me, that's exactly what makes her story so compelling. So, where does this leave Sabalenka? Honestly, I think this loss is more about Alexandrova's brilliance than any weakness on Sabalenka's part. But it does highlight a trend: Sabalenka struggles against certain styles, and Alexandrova's game seems to neutralize her power. A detail I find fascinating is how Alexandrova manages to disrupt Sabalenka's rhythm without playing overly defensive tennis. It's a fine line, and she walks it perfectly. As we wrap this up, I'm left wondering, what's next for Alexandrova? She's in the quarterfinals now, but I wouldn't be surprised if she goes even further. In my opinion, she's one of those players who thrives when the stakes are highest. And for Sabalenka? This is a learning moment. Sometimes, you just run into an opponent who has your number, and that's okay. It's part of the sport. So, what do you guys think? Is Alexandrova finally getting the recognition she deserves? Or is this just another chapter in her underrated career? Let me know in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more tennis analysis. Catch you in the next one.